Alright, today I'm going to show you how to replace a door seal on a BMW 2002. This will apply to 68 to 76 model years. And I know you've probably gotten the old hard ones that deflect the door, the window section when you close them. And this is a new improved door seal. So I'm going to start with the passenger side since that's the one I haven't replaced yet. And we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what we're going to be using today. These are the clamps I'm going to be using. The paint sticks I'm going to use and the clamps I'm going to use to hold the lower parts of the gasket together. And I've got the 3-in-1, the green stuff, this black super weather strip adhesive. And on the right you'll see the new Euro door seal. That it's actually got a hollow core, so it actually conforms, unlike where you have here. This is so hard where it deflects the window when you close it, and actually even the vent frame. So, and then of course we're all familiar with how this stuff doesn't like to stick here. All right, so I'm going to show you how to prep this and make it work. Okay, well, I've already pulled off the old door seal, and came off easier than expected, especially when you consider all the adhesive that was used in here. Now, here's another tool I'm going to end up using, and this is a interior trim tool. And the reason I'm going to use it is I'm going to try to scrape as much of this old adhesive off as I possibly can without getting into the paint. So that's why you want to use a plastic one. That's what I would recommend. I've used this method before, and it's worked really well on other cars. So that's where we'll proceed. I'll get this trimmed down. I'll get back with you here in a minute. Okay, I've gotten most of the adhesive, the old adhesive off, and that's all I did. I used this guy. I did cheat a little bit. I did use some needle nose pliers to pull on some of the bigger pieces to get them off. Here's a lot of the residue down here. And if you compare to the other side, that's what I've got to do on the other side. So I'm going to have to get on that. It took me about a half an hour to get all this stuff off the other side. Oh yeah, and while I'm at it, while you're doing all this, you might want to take the little clips that go here, that hold this rubber threshold in. You might want to take those out, maybe hit them with a little bit of paint, especially some of the rust stuff, just to keep those from rusting out on you, because if water gets to them, they're not coated or anything. So also I might make a comment about this adhesive. This is this 3M stuff. Some people love it, some people hate it. It does contain meth or methyl ethyl ketone, and I don't know if you know this, they got that at Lowe's and Home Depot, which might be a good solvent to actually help clean up some of this stuff. Now I've done pretty good with my handy dandy scraper, plastic scraper, but I thought about it when I was getting some acetone out to try to kind of smooth this out a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to be back here in a minute, and we're going to throw this new gasket on. One more item I wanted to go over with you. Where this is going to be glued, where this gasket's going to be glued to the door below the window here, I just take some old 80 grit or 100 grit, and just kind of brush the rubber, especially where it's going to be mating up to the body here, and that just gives the adhesive to a surface to bite on. Because I don't know if you noticed, well, when we pulled off the old one, there was literally none of that adhesive stuck to the old rubber gasket. It's all stayed on the door. So by doing this will give it a surface to grab onto, and it's just this flat side that's going to face the inner B pillar here. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to sand this down a little bit. This is fun. I don't think you need to see all that, so I'll give you a break here. Okay, so here we are. I'm slipping this thing on. I'm starting here in the corner at the B pillar, and you got to take this this gasket, and you've got to like roll it up with your fingers. So there's a channel in here. You can probably see it, and it's bent to the inside. So there's this rubber piece here, and it's got to fit in there, and then you roll up the back side behind it. So it's kind of a two-handed operation, but that's what you're going to do from the B pillar all the way to the bottom of the A pillar, because that's where that channel is. So you can see right there how it goes. But all right, so I'll get back with you once I've done that. Okay, here's where we are. Still haven't done anything here, but I've got to put it in the channel on this side. But there's a little gap up in this corner right here, and it does kind of bulge out a little bit. But this channel here will go all the way down to the bottom of the B pillar, and then we'll use our adhesive below that. Also, once we've got this in here, this I don't even know what you want to call it, trim, not only holds the the headliner in, but it also holds the back of the gasket in as well. So I'm going to put that in real quick. See if that'll cooperate. Of course, that's always tricky with the headliner as well. So, all right, it'll take me a couple of minutes to do that, and then I'll show you how to glue these things up. All right, we're at the fun part. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start lathering up this guy with the 3M adhesive, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Basically, there's a channel here, and it will go. You'll try to. We're going to try to sneak it in with this this U channel that goes over the seam here, and that's going to give us our. It's going to help us tighten it down a little bit. Let's see, and there's no pretty way to do this. And I am going to use my finger, and this is, we're probably going to get a little bit on the trim as well, but as you saw what I took off, probably more is better. And yeah, you'll just have to do what you can. Alright, we're going to spread it on there nice. And I don't want to get it too thick because I don't want it really coming out. And you can already see this stuff starting to coagulate. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright. And it's ready, I can tell you that. Alright, so here we go. You want to sneak it in the rubber here. All right, that is in. I am going to redo this part here a little bit. It's really held in with the U-channel more than anything on this entire side here. And I'm not using any adhesive up top here. It's easier just to pull this in. Let's see here so you can see what I'm doing. The trim material, if you can get it to overlap the channel on the rubber, that'll make this U-channel just slide right over both, and then you know it's in there. And this may take some doing to get just right, but I think you get the idea. So this little bit of cloth or material vinyl, if I can just get it to overlap the then we're going to be good. But I don't have to finish that right now. What I do want you to see is down here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take our painter stick here, and I'm going to clamp these in, because this will make sure this adheres nice. Gives it a little something to keep it on with. I'm going to overlay this guy all the way up to here. I guess I'm giving somebody some free advertising here. Paint. All right. Actually, I want to make sure I don't get that so it doesn't pull away from the car. Okay, I think we're good. Now that gives me time to mess with this upper part up top here. And basically, I'll just repeat what I did down here on the forward side, and I think we'll be good. So I'll come back to you and show you the finished product. Okay, we got the finished product now. There we are, down in the corner, all the way up. We're in up here. And these new seals are really great. There's give now. There's a hollow in here. So the door, I expect, will close very nicely. And we're going to find out here and try it. Well, we're going to try it in a minute anyway. But it's already a lot better. All right. So there it is. We're done. All right. It's getting toward the end of the day. This is a good afternoon project. Got that seal in. Got the door nice and closed. This one, it does seem to fit a lot better up through the where the glass meets the door. There's actually some give there now. I didn't see the deflection that you see on the where the vent window is when you close it. So these are much improved, and So now I'm looking at doing the driver's side, and I really glued that one in good the last time I had to fix it. So I'll save that one for another day. Anyway, over and out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.